What's some basic knowledge that a scary amount of people don't know? How to merge in traffic. How long it takes a semi-truck to stop. Not to pour water into hot oil. That the scientific meaning of theory isn't what the colloquial sense means. How to tell if food has gone bad. When I worked in a meat department, we got like one call a day from people saying I bought this X days ago, is it still good? Lady, I'm not there with you. This ain't a smellophone. You're going to have to use your own senses and brain on this one. First aid. Antibiotics do not work on a virus. How to spot an obvious scam. Look how many people fall for those clickbait articles and chain posts and propaganda and stuff. That pretty much every machine requires maintenance. Think dishwashers, washing machines, cars, mowers, etc. They aren't magic boxes. And they will last longer if you know how to maintain them. My mother-in-law is in her 80s and until recently didn't know that the dishwasher needs its filters cleaning every so often. A guest requested their chicken to be cooked medium rare this week. I don't understand why I have to stress that chicken only leaves the kitchen when it's completely cooked. Remember, the top comment on today's video will make it into tomorrow's video. Be sure to answer the question in the comments below. That you should wait for people to get off the elevator when it arrives at your floor, instead of cramming yourself in when the doors open, blocking their departure. Control+C. Control+V, tax brackets. You only pay the higher rate on the portion above the threshold amount. Edit, great example video. Here https://u2.b/schedule. How a four-way stop works. Every hurricane in Florida weaves several traffic lights go out. People are supposed to treat it like a four-way stop, but instead they do this nonsense. Oh, he went? 10 more of us will go. It's fine. I actually saw one light where people were doing it correctly after Ian and I nearly shit myself. I was so shocked. Evidence-based reasoning and what evidence means. Where their water shutoff is in their house. Hashtag don't bother wild animals. I'm sure it's just natural selection at this point. But the amount of stupid people I see walking up to wild creatures for video footage is irritating tbh. Bonus points if the human gets hurt, haha. Cooking. Overdosing on Tylenol, acetaminophen/paracetamol. In large enough doses will prove fatal. The death is slow, painful and cruel, and there's nothing that can be done about it save for liver transplant, which, good luck with that. That not all internet news is real. Sit properly in any vehicles. Leg injuries are no joke and you can even dislocate/break your legs easily in a car crash because your legs were on the dashboard. Ponies are small horses, not baby horses. How to swim. You can pick the better of two evils and still not like either choice. Related. You don't need to be 100% for one thing and 100% against something else. Years and years ago I read a book that took place in Australia. I'm in the USA. In the book it was Christmas time, and also summertime because that's how it works. The narrator described Christmas decorations that were snow-themed, Santa still in his red suit, etc. and I thought it was interesting that the decorations were still winter-themed even though it was summer. This book is my only source for this information, so I don't even know if this is really the case. Anyway, I went around to like 5 to 6 people at work trying to tell them that I found this info mildly interesting, and I always started with you know how December is summer in Australia? And literally not one person knew that. Like, everyone was confused about it. I felt like I was taking crazy pills because I thought that was common knowledge. Politicians are government employees. They literally work for you. Hold them accountable, and for fuck's sake, don't make them your personality. How to properly wipe their butt and wash hands. Billion-dollar companies don't care about you, so stop simping for them. Financial literacy. It is so important, but a lot of people just don't know shit. Women don't pee through their vagina. The difference between there, and there. That chimpanzees are apes. That a lot of things should not be put in your body. That EpiPens and Narcan do not stop reactions/overdoses. They slow them down, so getting a person to proper care is still a necessity. Basic car maintenance for car owners. That intelligent people can see through their bullshit, and would just rather not be bothered with calling them out on it. That mixing bleach and pine sol creates toxic fumes that can actually kill you if they build up too much in a room. A scary number of people actually do this though in their laundry or when cleaning their homes. How to check if a source is credible. Misinformation is straight up killing people. Reddit is not real life. How to perform CPR. Unsolicited advice is generally going to be taken as criticism. Criticizing the people in your personal life creates distance. Butting in where you aren't wanted is going to harm your relationships with other people, and they're going to take your opinions and advice less seriously over time because they'll think of you as a newbie know-it-all. Overbearing people get tuned out. Instead, first ask yourself if your advice is even needed. Does this affect you? Is this an emergency? Is anyone going to be harmed if you don't put your oar in? Are you being asked for advice? Or is this person just sharing information about their day and building their relationship with you? And if you do need to weigh in, try leading with, "May I make a suggestion?" Otherwise, you're going to rile the other person up. And on the flip side, if you have a newbie know-it-all in your life, it's best to simply pause them with a calm and polite, "Thanks, but I didn't ask." If you try to explain your life to them, they see it as an invitation to be even more overbearing.